And just for sponsorship purposes in the future of your life, what's your favorite instrument you like using?
My favorite instrument? Schecter guitars.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sponsorship opportunities.
I have it tattooed, so I'm
is.
kind of committed.
Oh, you are tattooed with
I
it?
am tattooed. I
you
have
never know.
I would share some of this program and that tattoo with them.
Yeah, I have a tattoo.
It may go
of my
viral.
guitar.
That's right.
That is what we need, lady.
So, yeah.
If you need the water, check the beaches in the Carolinas. If you need the mountains, try the Appalachian Trail. If you need the redwood trees, gotta go to Yosemite. If you need me, 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 I'll be in Kansas City.
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at Kansas City Limits, the KCL Show.
Thank you for being alive to hear this. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you.
Tonight, we have Haley Burke on the show. Thank you,
Yes.
Haley, for being here with us.
Thanks for
and
having
my
me.
co-host extraordinaire and loud clapper is Robert Beers.
That wasn't me clapping. That was a in-studio sound effect. Thank you, J.E. Good to see you, sir.
Yes.
How you doing there,
I'm
buddy?
very well. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
You've been knocking these out. Lots of great feedback on all this original music you're providing to the planet.
We are very excited about this season.
Yes.
So far, so good. I know this show will be also a big hit.
Oh, I hope so.
Got a lot to cover, so if you don't mind, we're just going to jump right in.
For
Sit
sure.
back and relax.
Okay, so Haley Burke, you filled out the form.
I did.
That's how you get on this show. You got to fill out the form. So
No crayons involved.
We won't know what to talk
Typing.
about if the form doesn't come to us. But thank you for that. And your first topic is your backstory,
Yeah.
and we want to know all about Haley Burke. So tell us how you got into this. I know you've been doing it a long time, and you're a young woman already. So that means you were kind of a child performer, perhaps?
As soon as she got here, she had a microphone and a guitar.
And that's it.
Actually, no. So, I started playing in 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Holy hell, that's 5 years ago, lady.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you. Yeah. So I've been playing for 5 years. Really, I started is I wanted to just kind of learn how to play guitar. And I was really, really into like the 80s, like hair metal stuff
Okay.
and like Motley Crue,
Right on.
AC/DC,
Is
Guns
that who
N'
your
Roses.
dad likes?
Wow, her inner
Yeah.
spirit's the 80s.
there
Yeah,
it is.
I
Oh, no,
was-
it's your dad's spirit.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Thanks, Dad.
my dad definitely influenced some of that.
Yeah.
I really, really liked George Thorogood.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, like Bad to the Bone was my favorite song.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave
Anyway.
this one alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to, I mean, my original goal was I wanted to learn how to, I was like, oh, like playing the guitar would be kind of cool. Like at least to be able to play like some of my favorite songs recognizable. So I asked my dad for a guitar and he bought me this big Fender drawn out acoustic guitar.
Did it have all the strings?
It did,
Okay.
surprisingly. Yeah, it was just this little cheap guitar.
Right on.
And you know, I started getting into it, started to really like go with it and really started liking it. And so about like 3 months in, my dad bought me an electric guitar and a little amp. And then I started taking lessons for guitar at Guitar Center.
It was getting real.
Yeah, it was getting real.
Okay.
Started taking lessons at Guitar Center and was getting into that, you know, keep going, keep doing my thing. And then a buddy of mine that I went to high school with was playing guitar, and he was like, hey, like there's this guy that's in Odessa, which is where I'm from,
Okay.
who is like, he's a really good guitar player and like he does lessons. You should come with me.
He might know a thing or two.
Yeah. And so I was
Who
like,
was it?
sure. His name is Adam Wyatt.
I know
Adam Wyatt.
Had him on the
Yes.
show.
You're a
Yeah.
talented dude, we've heard.
Yes.
Yes, Adam is the best.
Wyatt and Waters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Excellent.
So Adam so I was introduced to Adam and started
And
taking
so what,
this-
you're what, 14, 15-ish at that time?
Yeah,
Okay.
about. So so I was like a freshman in high school. And I started really getting into it, and I remember he was like, okay, play me something. And I was like, okay. And so I started playing Heartbreaker by Led Zeppelin.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, like, do you know what you just played? And I'm like, well, no, not really. He was like, play me an A chord. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And so he was like, all right, I can help you. And so I started taking lessons from him, and I've been taking lessons from him ever since.
That's great.
Yeah, and he's like a unicorn. He's tremendously helped me out.
Yeah, and a hell of a guitar player.
Oh, yeah, he's the best.
Yeah,
he's a great dude.
So before you got with him, though, just to put something in perspective, so you're jacking around with this instrument.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fiddle farting around, trying to figure out what you're doing. And you're playing these rhythms and stuff, but you're mimicking something else.
Right.
While you're doing this.
Correct.
So you're just listening, and the favorite things you were mimicking was some of Dad's favorite 80s rock, right?
Yes, totally.
Now, since then, pause. Now, let's say Dad had like not really been into 80s rock, and you were just going to pick up the guitar 5 years ago and start mimicking some music. Is there some music right now that you're into that you really dig that maybe Dad didn't tell you about?
Well, I'm super into the blues.
Okay.
Definitely. And I think honestly that was mostly influenced because I started playing guitar.
All right.
So, because I mean I didn't know who Robert Johnson or Muddy Waters or Howlin' Wolf
Johnny
or
Lee Hooker.
or any of these guys were until I started playing guitar. And like Adam, I started to be like, okay, well, like I like all this old stuff. Like where does it come from? And learning it, and kind of went a little bit yeah,
where's its origin?
Right, kind of went a little bit backwards. So that's how I kind of got into playing the blues, and I fell in love with it. It's just so real, so raw. So
You were talking about some blues, Kansas City blues greats earlier.
Yeah.
Tell us who you've been hanging out with a little bit.
Yeah, so just throughout my small 5 years of playing, I've had the opportunity to play with like Danielle Nicole and Brandon Miller. I've got to hang out with Samantha Fish and her sister Amanda Fish. So that's been really
Wow,
great.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Strong female influences.
Yes, for sure.
Also into that blues genre. Yeah.
Definitely.
They're the best of the biz right now.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Certainly proud to call them Kansas City, musicians.
Kansas City
For sure.
prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I think people don't realize like how many great artists we have in Kansas City, honestly. Like we have a lot of great.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's
that's
a lot
for sure.
that we haven't
We're
heard
in a
of.
sea of musicians.
We want it.
Yeah,
we want to
exactly.
get as many of them out there as playing as possible.
Yes.
Now, you played at BB's, right?
I have.
And I think when I saw you there, you were playing, and you were to been even younger. Coyote Bill, at one point, he was helping doing a jam. Is that how you got hooked up with him?
Yeah, so I met Bill at a jam. So when I started playing guitar and everything, eventually Adam White was like, you should go to a jam. And so I was like, okay. And
okay,
yeah,
good
I was
advice.
like,
Yes.
What the hell's that? But let's do it.
Yeah, I was like, I need to play in public. So he brought me to a jam, and I went to it's the Blues Boys.
Okay.
Their little
Yes.
blues jam that they got.
Yep.
Yeah, great guys. They that was the first jam I ever went to, and so I started getting into it, going to more and more jams, kind of building my confidence playing in front of people, and learning kind of the street smarts of being a musician. And I met Bill at Christine's Firehouse.
Yep.
At their jam.
They're
and
in North
then,
Kansas City.
Yes. And he, introduced himself to me, and then eventually we, started talking, and he booked me for a couple gigs with him. So that was super nice of him.
Yes.
But yeah, so I think when I was playing at BB's, that was for a gig that he had there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then, well, hold on. So on that, you were also at that same time, because I think, didn't you play on a Sunday jam with Levittown?
Yes, I've been to the Sunday jam.
And got up and played, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I happened to be there, I think, at that, and Angela got your picture.
Oh, yeah?
So Angela Hagerman, Angela and Adam. So that is, I think, was before maybe that I got to see you, where Bill had brought you, I think, into BB's. I don't know if you were filling in or what the deal was, but it was during the middle of the week. And me and a couple of buddies went up there, and he introduced you there. And you rocked the house.
Oh, thank you.
So All right, Robert, go ahead.
All I was going to comment on was, being around those people, and then the stage presence is what you're developing.
Yes. Yeah.
That ability to look past the person in the front row that's staring at you weird, and then just keep concentrating on your tempo and your timing.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the key elements and it becomes muscle memory, autopilot.
Yeah.
And then you got to remember to smile, hold your head up, and then just act like it's the last performance you're ever going to do.
Right. Yeah. It was definitely did not come easy to me. I was terrified.
You were shy,
Really?
and freaked out a little?
Oh, yeah. I was so terrified. I remember I was in the car, like, before we went in, and I was just, like, sitting in the car with my dad, and I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Kind of like some of the people that have been in our
I don't
band.
want to play music.
Yeah.
This
and
sucks.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I was just, like, had so much anxiety about
Right.
playing. But then, like, as soon as I got up there, I was fine.
Once you walk through that doorway in your mind, everyone else can kiss your ass. You're up there. It's been said the bravest person in the entire room is the musician.
Yeah.
They're putting themselves out there emotionally, financially,
Yeah.
talent-wise, and it isn't about the money. It's really about someone digging you and accepting what you're putting out. And
Yeah.
kudos to you doing
Well
that.
said.
Yeah.
Solo performances and full band. I've had the pleasure of the full band experience. You guys were able to headline a gig with our band, The Free Rent. And
Yes.
At Knuckleheads. It was a great show. You got off on a Led Zeppelin song when you were doing that show with us. And
Yep.
the whole band, the whole Free Rent band just kind of stopped and paused, because that speaks to our soul. And we were like, all right, this is a
Yeah.
great thing. So, Frank, down there at Knuckleheads, when we were talking about putting the gig together, you were the first name that he mentioned. So I really appreciate him recognizing you. Yeah, earlier you were doing the song that we're going to hear in this whole entire podcast come out. One of the things you said is, in your heartache of that first song, Not Ready, about someone being done with loving you, but you were singing it from the opposite perspective of telling someone that. Now, I can't imagine you made up those words one day doodling around on a piece of paper. So there must have been something that happened or occurred that
Yeah.
jolted that song.
Yeah, there's a story.
Okay, what was it quick from that emotion to going straight to pen and paper to kind of get it out of you, or did it kind of come out slowly later?
It was honestly a little bit of both. So it's about a guy.
Yeah,
Of course, I'm
could have been a cat, dog, but we'll assume a guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a teenage girl. So
Okay, then.
It's going to be a dude.
it's a dude.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but
Damn him.
but it's actually about another musician. And so he lives far away from me.
Far away.
Yeah, so I met him at like a blues festival.
Right.
And so like we really liked each other, but then it like wasn't gonna happen.
Sure.
And so it just like stopped, and then he went and got a different girlfriend, and I was like, oh,
Huh.
like, dang it, So that's where the song kind of came from. Obviously, the song is more dramatic than the whole thing actually played out to be. But
So the song is a more dramatic version
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the short-lived.
I know, like when I tell the story of like what it's about, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it inspired the song.
You're mature enough to recognize that, because unfortunately in life you may have a few more of those,
Yeah.
and how you react to them is how we survive stuff. Putting it down to pen to paper though, cha-ching. Recently read an article about how Adele's ex was trying to sue her for her millions that she made from the propaganda of the songs and her songs from the heartache that he created. Denied.
Yeah.
So you keep writing heartache.
I
Yeah.
will. You used to linger in the spaces I left, a safety net. I never confessed, but now I see her where I should have been. Now I'm choking
in me.
So what do you like doing better? I know the full band's got a different feel. The solo thing you just did was phenomenal. We dug it.
Oh, thank you.
It was very
Yeah, well, that's actually even different than what I do as a solo artist.
Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so when I do solo gigs, so that's kind of a newer thing for me is doing my solo gigs, but I have a lot of fun doing them.
Okay.
So I do them electric. So I have my electric guitar. I'll use like a semi-hollow body guitar because I think it gives me more of that rounded out sound.
Right.
That's like closer to like an acoustic. And then I have my Fender Twin Reverb amp. That's my favorite amp in the world.
Hello, Twin Reverb.
Yep, it's a tone master, but it's just as good as a tube. To be honest,
quick setup.
Yep. And then I have my pedal board and everything, and I use a looper pedal and a Roland stomp box.
Okay.
Nice.
So I have the stomp box going for my like quarter notes for my beat.
Sure.
And then I use a looper pedal on some songs to
Did you do syncs on your looper pedal with different sounds and different instruments?
No, I just do the guitar,
I see.
but I do it all on the guitar.
Are you trying to separate solo versus the band, and are you finding that it's easier?
A little bit. So I definitely do different stuff in my solo. I have a more variety with the band. We kind of like do what we want to do. Versus the solo, I kind of do a little bit of everything, you know?
Right. It's more
So do you-
freestyle.
It's more freestyle. Yeah, correct.
Solo is, I think, it's much easier to do that, right? I mean,
Kind of.
Yeah.
I think that my solo gigs are harder because I'm doing more stuff.
Well, there's more pressure
But,
on you, too.
Yeah, there's definitely more pressure.
There's no one to
Yeah.
blame anything on.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to go back to something you were talking about with all your equipment. How many pedals do you have? Like,
Oh gosh.
I've seen guitar players where they have like freaking $1,400 in pedals, 5,000.
Let me think. I have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pedals on
7
my.
pedals. Okay, well, I guess that's
Yeah.
not too
It's not too crazy, but
Calm
it's still
down,
a lot.
though. Yeah, we have a friend that builds pedals, and boy, he's got a lot of pedals. Anyway, something else I wanted to ask you too about the full band. So predominantly, you guys are a 3-piece.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and the schedule. Your young drummer,
Her name is Jessie Glennon.
and the bass player.
Olivia Todd.
Is their schedule easier or more complex than yours for you three to get together and do gigs, or do you guys really have to plan things?
Typically we'll have to kind of plan things out, but it's definitely like we're starting because we just actually had a changeover with drummers. So Jessie Glennon is our drummer now full time. So we're kind of getting into the groove of, getting weekly rehearsals down and
Right.
getting the material down.
are any of them doing solo gigs as well?
No.
No.
So it's just me.
You
Um,
and the name of the band
Is Haley Burke and the Hawks.
and the Hawks.
The Hawks.
Okay,
Hawks.
so
They
I
were going to
got-
call it the Crows.
Well, you
That was
gave me
taken.
the option on the logos. I like the Haley Burke one.
Oh.
Just maybe it's newer. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Since you're going to be here at FIT. International Blues Challenge 2026. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so kind of going a little bit farther back. So with my connections with Coyote Bill, he connected me to Amanda Fish, who was looking for a guitar player for one of her vocal students named Maza Joy to go down to the International Blues Challenge in 2025 for Washington, Missouri's Blues Society for WashMo. And so Bill suggested me, and he sent a video to her. And so she was like, yeah, like, let's get this girl. And so I met Maza, and I mean, she's an incredible singer. I mean, she's just absolutely amazing. So we got together, started working on some stuff, and then we went down to Memphis and represented WashMo for the solo duo for the youth showcase.
Right on.
And I had a fantastic time. I mean, it was like the best experience. And I got to meet so many different people. And that's really what got me motivated to do the International Blues Challenge for 2026. And I wanted to do it for Kansas City because, it was great doing it for...
Represent someone else, but man, you want to
Yeah,
represent where you're at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to represent home.
Yeah.
And, the Kansas City Blues Society has been so good to me. So I was like,
They're
I
a great
want
organization.
They are. They
Yeah,
are.
they are.
They're
super
very
great.
mentoring and they care. Corey?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. He rocks, man. I'm just
Yeah.
going to say that out loud. He's a great leadership dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Corey's the best. Yeah. So anyway, I was like, I really want to do this with my band. So got talking with the Blues Society, and they agreed to send us down as the youth showcase
Right.
for the International Blues Challenge, and so we all got to go down there, and it was really cool. I got to do like we did an all original set, so we did all of our original songs that I've written. And yeah, I mean, we had great feedback.
How many original songs do you have?
5.
5. Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent.
When
And
was
more
this?
counting.
When did you go?
It was in January of this year.
Went down in
2026.
January. Did you? How long did you stay down in Memphis?
I was down there for a little under a week. So we performed on that Friday, which is like the same day as they have the finals and everything. Obviously, we were just in the youth showcase, so it was just that one. But you know, I was there before, so I got to see like the other bands that were representing Kansas City. So like the Legerdemain, they were down there.
Yeah.
The Redbeards were there for the solo duo, and then I had some other friends that were down there that I got to watch. And they have jams and stuff every night, so you can go out and play. So it was a great
see
experience.
A lot of stuff going on down there.
All sorts of like
that's the best
inspiration
part.
going
Oh
on.
yeah. I mean, there's people from all over the world.
And Marcus did pretty well down there.
Yeah, they did well. I mean, I watched their performance. It was very good.
Yeah.
You
Good.
guys talking about Marcus King?
Marcus Radler.
Radler.
Yeah, from Legerdemain. Okay. That is outstanding. And do you plan to go back?
Yes. This year, or this coming year, 2027, me and my band are planning on going down there and competing. So not doing the showcase, actually.
So
Putting our hat in the
don't
ring.
you have to qualify then, like
Right.
at Nuts
So
to do
we
that?
will compete at Knuckleheads on August 1st. For
August 1st, people come out.
Yeah,
is
for
awesome.
the Kansas City's
I've
Blues
been a couple
Society.
times. You were
I
there
have
once
too,
once
yeah.
with me. And
Yeah, so
they-
we're planning on doing that. So
it's a lot
stay
of fun.
tuned. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only people that have won that I know of from Kansas City was Danielle in Trampled Underfoot. They won it
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, that's true.
And then
We got that.
Brody Buster won the solo duo.
Brody.
Yeah. What a great dude.
Big shout outs to them.
We love
yeah.
Brody.
Well,
he's got a full
we're so
calendar.
proud of you. It takes a lot to get involved in just doing music, but to put yourself out there to, compete and do the things that, because a lot of times it can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
But keep it up. That's great.
Yeah.
We're proud of you.
We plan to work our asses off to get down there. So.
Well,
You know, it seems like you've come into your own in such a very young age. You have such a long runway in front of you,
Yeah.
Having goals, obviously, they start out small and get bigger over time when you start really knowing what your talent's worth.
hmm
Don't ever shortcut yourself. Don't ever take less than what you're worth. I'm just going to say that to you.
Yeah.
Because you got all the time in the world to tell the rest of the world, I don't need you right now.
hmm
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of times when things are going really well and you're on this, it's easy to say yes to everything. Select what you want because you're in control. You got time on your side. Speaking of that, your goals as an artist, I'm sure when you got the wonkety guitar thrown in your lap, your goal was maybe never to pick it up again or strum it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then your goal was like, I'm going to get better. And then you got, some lessons going on.
Mm-hmm.
In lessons, there's always a goal. By our next lesson, I want you to learn so much, or
Right.
this string is what we're going to focus on. So, going through those things in your head and putting them behind you, the fundamentals of music, and you're still taking lessons. What are some of your personal goals that you're trying to do
Yes.
as an artist? Like you talk about the 3-piece and the solo thing, and you talk about this original, you got 5. What between now and the end of, say, this year, and this is going to air, in about 3 weeks?
a couple weeks.
Yeah, so if there's a goal between now and then, go ahead and mention it, and then we'll
Yeah.
call you out. We'll say, hey, did you get it? No, I'm joking. But tell us what's going on with you.
Yeah. So, I mean, like you said, like the goals started out small. So like when I first got my guitar, it was just play a song that's recognizable. And then got to it was like, oh, well, now I want to just be able to do a couple gigs in public for fun or whatever and kind of make money. And then it got more. And now I want to be, doing it, trying to do it almost every weekend and just kind of build my brand, build my band and myself to get, noticed out there and let people kind of know who we are and what we have to offer. And just to keep writing original music. I really like writing and creating new music. So keep doing that. And I mean, just try to do
Those are great goals.
Yeah, just try to do as much as I can.
Yeah, and they're all obtainable.
Yeah, and I mean, just keep getting better at guitar too.
Yeah.
I want to, I know that a lot of people, and it could be different, you know, because I'm younger, so I don't feel like I'm like good enough to just be like, oh yeah, I've tapped out, you know. But I want to I feel like learning is such a valuable thing that people can do. So I want to keep just learning as much as I can and have everything.
Be a sponge.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the main goal is have fun.
Yes, of
You're
course.
young enough. Don't miss out on that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do your friends come and you know that you grew up with, went to school? Do they come out to see you?
Sometimes. Honestly, I think it's a little too much for them.
What do you mean?
I was going to ask you about that. You know, at your age, so young, starting off music, you know, girls have different activities instead of jamming on a guitar.
Yeah.
It's not like a whole group of your friends are sitting around strumming ukuleles.
Yeah.
So what was that like? Like, hey, you want to do this? No, I'm guitar. I mean,
Yeah. So, I mean, not necessarily like missed out, like in my experiences, but I definitely took a different path. Because I was like,
you don't regret it.
No, of course not. Because I mean, I did what I wanted to do.
Sure.
Well, if they're your friends, they'll stick with you anyway.
Right,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, really with that, like I have friends who, when I say like it's like too much for them, it's not really their style, not really their music. You know, I got a lot of friends who
Well,
like
it's a bar scene. Yeah, not
Well,
many
yeah.
of those young folks are.
You want to come over and play American Girl Dolls? No, I'm jamming out right now.
I'm at the saloon.
I'm
I'll
at
get back
Knuckleheads.
to
What are you
ya.
doing? We're having tea time. No, I'm here jamming out, listening to a twin vertebrae.
I mean, like most of my friends like Taylor Swift, not Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
you know, it's just to each their own. But
Yeah,
They want
indeed.
fashion. You wanted an amp.
yeah, pretty much.
Those are great goals.
Well,
Love it.
I'm so glad we got a chance to see you, and thanks for joining us here on Kansas City Limits for sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
happy to be
so
here.
we want to talk more about Haley Burke and your accomplishments, your accolades. Opened, and we kind of got this again, Amanda Fish. We'll
Yeah,
kinda cut
so
through that as
one,
well. unless
that
you
one
wanna touch on it.
actually, so Amanda was coming to Knuckleheads, and I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, ooh, that would be really cool. So, and I figured I would go anyway, because Amanda and I are good friends. So I texted her, and I was like, hey, saw you're coming to Knuckleheads, need an opener? And
Right on.
she was like, yeah, let me text Frank. And then he was cool with it.
Yeah.
So she got me in, and we were originally supposed to play the Gospel Lounge. And then we sold so many tickets, we sold it out, and they moved us to the saloon.
That's great.
Good.
And so that was really awesome. And I mean, the place was packed. It was such a great crowd, and it was like we were just like on a high. It was
Yeah,
just such a great.
I bet.
It was such
Awesome.
a great show, and also Amanda is just fantastic.
And that was with your band?
yes,
So
that was
you,
with my
you
full
opened
band.
up. and
Yes,
then, yeah.
And
she
so-
is.
yeah, she's fantastic.
Fun, quick story about Amanda. So I don't know, maybe it was in our second season. It was in our second season. And I had reached out to her. She was still living here back then. So we had a couple of conversations back and forth. We set a date. We were going to do it at the Gospel Lounge. And we almost had to cancel the show because she was so pregnant at the time, right? But she's like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm feeling good. We'll go ahead and do it. So and she did. She packed him in the Gospel Lounge, and we got set up, and we did our thing, you know, but you know, she had the guitar
yeah.
sitting up here. It didn't stop her a bit. Though.
That child
It
has
was-
a dent right here in his head from the guitar.
It was a good show. In fact,
Yeah, she's such
that
a
one
badass.
aired on Fox 4. So we took segments of that, and they put that on the news, and it was so good.
Yeah.
Her dad, of course, was there, and
Yeah,
it was
Bill's a
just a
great
good
guy.
show. And after the show, she was just as pleasant as it can be. And I think not long after, days, I think,
Yeah.
she had the baby.
Yeah. Amanda's a badass. She's
Yeah.
pretty
And then
cool.
moved to St. Louis.
But yeah, so
Clever.
that show was really, really fun. She brought me up after towards the end of her set at the very end, and had me play some songs with her. So that was really cool. And what's actually funny about that is I was supposed to play. Her guitar player had some family issue and couldn't do a gig that she had the day before. In I think it was Topeka. So she asked me. She was like, "Hey, like I need a guitar player. Will you do it?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I spent like all this time, like days before.
No, I'm busy.
Yeah. Like the week before, like learning all of her songs and like really working hard.
Right.
And then the thing got rained out and there was because there was a tornado warning. And so I was like, well, shoot. And so I think she kind of felt bad. And she brought me up on like the last part of their set and had me play some of the songs that like I had learned.
Take it any way you can get it, lady.
I'll take it.
A guilt gig is a gig.
I mean, I played Freebird with her, so that was cool.
Right on, right
Learned
on.
Freebird for
Play
Amanda.
Freebird.
Yeah, did the whole solo and everything.
That's super.
Yeah, so I mean, it was fun. It was cool.
You got a bright future in front of you, lady.
Thank you.
Yeah, stay humble and appreciate you really a lot. Given, we meet a lot of people on this show, in this program. Some of them are scripted in their mind of what they're going to say. It's nice to meet someone young that's really starting out, that has genuine answers. There's people out there listening that are going to see this, that are thinking, man, she's picked this up 5 years and done this well. And I find that inspirational. Whether they want to pick up a guitar, ukulele, or whatever, the fact that you did it, you're doing it, and it's going, and it's feeding your soul, and you don't regret childhood so far.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's different for everyone. Like, I mean, I did not grow up in a very musical family at all. My parents will tell you that. They both cannot sing.
Okay.
And honestly, I didn't think I could sing until a couple years ago. I started getting voice lessons.
Oh.
Because I remember like when I was going to jams, I didn't sing. And my guitar teacher, Adam, was like, you really should start singing. And I'm like, no way. I was like, I can't sing. Are you kidding? So, but then I started working at it more, and that's, I mean, I do it now.
You got a nice growl in your voice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a lovely
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that will only get better.
Yes. I mean, still work in progress, all of it. So.
It will get better and better and better.
Will you come back to the show someday?
Of course.
Okay, don't forget about us.
Well, when you make it big. We had Haley Burke on the show.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of the places that people can find you. So we got a show coming up the end of June, the KCBS Women in Blues Showcase at BB's. Tell us a little bit about that show.
Yeah, so that's with the Kansas City Blues Society. They do a Women in Blues showcase every year.
Shout out to Dennis Nelson. Thank you, Dennis.
Yes, yeah, and Betty Berry, who asked me to be on this.
Yeah,
Betty.
Yeah, so we're doing it with another band. So it's my band, which it'll be cool because it'll be an all-girl band. So definitely extra women for Women in Blues.
All ladies.
Yep, so all the ladies playing the blues. And then there's Lady D and the Shadow Daddies who are playing too.
The Shadow Daddies and Lady D.
Yeah.
All right.
With that, though, you're doing this. That's the full night, right? You got the 7 to 10 set, right?
Yeah. So it'll be half of my band, and then half is the other band.
Okay.
Are you first or second?
First.
Okay.
Excellent.
So
Yep. So we
you'll
start
go
at
7 to 8:30, something like that.
Right.
Okay. And 6/27. I don't know what day that is. Saturday? Friday?
Yeah, something like that. I
Okay,
honestly
well,
don't know off the top of my head.
Well, we'll figure it out. All right. So
It is a Saturday.
Again,
Saturday?
thank you for being here, Kansas City Limits, on the KCL Show. We are so glad to have you. We've got Haley Burke, my friend and co-host Robert Bierce. We are going to figure out some of the places where people can find you.
Are you on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, any of that stuff?
No, I don't have anything recorded yet.
Let's get you there. You're coming there soon. You'll tell this program when you're there so we can tell people.
So your website, though, is HaleyBurkeMusic.com.
And that's Burke.
Burke.
Haley.
And same thing, Instagram,
Yep.
same thing, Haley Burke Music, and Facebook and TikTok, Haley Burke Music. Oh, and I got to see you yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Did you just put?
Did I put a video? Oh, I put a video of me playing "Can't Find My Way Home."
Yes.
By Blind. Yeah.
Yes, Blind Faith.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that
Great
song.
job, by the way.
Oh,
I love
thank
Blind
you.
Faith.
Keep posting.
I will.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. This next one's called "Bite the Bullet."
Heart's racing, hands are shaking, mind's a storm, I can't be breaking. Every step feels like a fight. I gotta stand, gotta face the night. Gotta bite the bullet, no time to run. Hold on tight till the fear is done. It's a battle deep inside my soul. I know I gotta push, gotta take control. Which of fear is right behind me, whispering lies that try to find me. Won't let her in, won't let her win. 'Cause I know deep down that's where it begins. Gotta bite the bullet, no time to run. Hold on tight till the fear is done. It's a battle deep inside my soul. I know I gotta push, oh, I've gotta take control.
Anything else that you would like to tell us about? Are you doing any regular gigs this summer? Going into the festival season, late summer, early fall? You got anything planned then?
Yeah, so we are playing Fort Fest on September 26th at 4 p.m. So that'll be full band.
And where's that at? Fort Fest.
That's Fort Scott, Kansas.
Fort Scott, Kansas. Excellent.
Yes. So that'll be a cool one. On August 1st, the band is playing at this place called Cockadoodle Brews in Lone Jack, Missouri,
Okay.
from 7 to 10.
And just for sponsorship purposes in the future of your life, what's your favorite instrument you like using?
My favorite instrument, Schecter guitars.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sponsorship opportunities.
I have it
Yeah, there
tattooed,
it
so I'm
is.
kind of committed.
Oh, you are tattooed with
I
it?
am tattooed. I
you
have
never
a
know.
I would share some of this program and that tattoo with them.
Yeah, I have a tattoo.
It may go
Of my
viral.
guitar.
That's right.
That is what we need, lady.
So yeah.
So, a couple of
Yeah.
festivals, and
That
then
was an
what
impulse.
about the band and the solo? Are you doing? Is there any gigs that you're doing regular monthly sets?
Nothing necessarily monthly or regularly, but I'm doing as much as I can and getting out there. So
Who's setting these up? Are you setting them up?
me, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying
And
to
you
do
know
all the booking.
all the haunts, right? You know where everybody's playing.
I'm trying. It's
Yeah.
it's honestly it's hard because like am still new, especially to like the gigging scene.
Yeah.
So it actually like booking myself, because like I was doing a lot of, just jams, playing around, but it's
Right.
different, doing it, especially
what's
as
your
a
catalog?
band.
What's your cost? How
Right.
are you going to show up?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
and just finding places that want me or want my product. So it's
Well, you have both. You have a solo
Yeah, exactly.
opportunity that certain venues, that's really all they're looking for, right?
right. So that's why I offer it,
And or the bands. That's right.
Yep, so I have either, but
yeah. Okay. Well, we're glad that you are out playing wherever you're playing.
yeah, I'm trying to do what I can.
We want to help get that out there as well. Last thing is, as far as I think you told Robert, you have 5 originals out.
Yes.
And now, are you releasing these in EPs? Or is the thought of maybe coming up with an album? Is that on your mind?
Yeah, that's definitely a goal. I'm still in the process of writing new material. So I have some other songs that are still not finished yet.
Tell her, Robert, how she can release those.
Well, I mean, there's a ton of ways, but I will
Cascading.
say cascading, don't release them all at once.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say something you just mentioned there, which is smart of you. The songs you don't have completely created, don't force them.
Mm-hmm.
Write those down, flip them over, and go on to the next one. Because what's going to happen is you're going to come up with another part of a song, and they're going to go connection like a Lego brick. They're going, oh my God. And then it's electric.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, cascading them. And then
That's good
also
advice.
to the theme of your music, having some sort of congruent message you're trying to get out over whatever you're sending, because those same people are going to get tagged after that first song. And if it sounds like night and day difference, you may not get their ear again.
Mm-hmm.
Congruent?
Yeah, you want them to sound similar.
I just liked the word.
Oh, okay.
Nice placement on the word.
You're pretty congruent.
All right.
Yeah.
I do agree. I think that Robert's done many of these, so he does speak from a lot of experience.
A lot of brain damage.
But we have a lot of musicians that we get to talk to about this same topic. And it is right. I mean, you'll find that as you grow into finding more songs to release, as you plan to put out an album, it all of a sudden, and it may not be quickly, I will tell you that, but
Yeah.
it may be all of a sudden like, boom, it'll be that piece like Robert just said.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a perfectionist anyway, especially when it comes to my own material.
Right?
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that it's the best it can be, and it's never going to be the best it can be.
No,
So-
but that's valuable. I put out a bunch of junk I'm embarrassed about, but the only thing I can live by is it's gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
But if you always start off pretty good, you don't have anyone laughing at you later. But
Yeah. All right. Anything else to add you'd like to say?
Oh yeah. Next week, so this will already be aired. But
back in the
Yeah, that's
past.
okay.
I'm gonna be going down to Clarksdale, Mississippi, to go to the Pinetop Perkins Foundation workshop, and so I'm going down there with a bunch of other young youth blues musicians.
Mentoring?
Well, I'm being mentored.
Okay.
I'm going down there with a bunch of other young blues musicians from
Okay.
all over the world
Wow.
who are going to get mentored and kind of get to learn all the industry things from the best in the business. So
Right
like
on.
Daniel and Brandon will be down there.
Right on.
Some other great musicians from all over the world. Yeah, so it'll be a really great experience, and my Pinetop family I'm very close with, so I'm really excited to go down there. And
Well,
see
tell
all
them to tune into the show
Absolutely.
and see you.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. And how long is that?
It's a week long thing.
a whole week.
Yes,
Okay.
so we're
Wow.
down in Clarksdale, so it's really cool. We get to do the whole crossroads thing.
Is the food
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
The food is great.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll be staying at the Shack Up Inn, and so that's really cool. I don't know if you guys know about
What is that?
So the Shack Up is it's a bunch of different. They have a bunch of different like houses.
Okay.
So think of it's almost kind of like an Airbnb type of thing.
All right.
But each house is a old like sharecropper house.
Okay. Very cool.
That they've added lighting and heating and cooling and all
They've
the things.
updated 'em.
Yeah, they've updated them.
Okay.
But it still has that like nostalgic charm. And it's just a really cool atmosphere.
Where like it goes living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Naughty
Yeah.
Pine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I know
just
that.
it's just such a great just feel and vibe, and they really hammer in like the culture and the knowledge of the blues.
The origin.
Yes, because like Pinetop Perkins himself, he was Muddy Waters piano player,
Okay.
and so he was really into doing really wanting youth blues musicians to kind of get their feet in, and
Yeah.
he was really into helping the youth out, and so that's how they kind of formed the foundation around him.
Right on.
It is. What a great deal.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
Soak it in.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, so I actually
have a
found
ton
out
of fun.
about the Pinetop Perkins Foundation when I went down to the IBC.
Okay.
Because they have like jams and stuff, but it's just such a cool environment. Because
What state is that in?
Mississippi. It's in
Mississippi.
Clarksdale.
Excellent.
Clarksdale.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really great. I mean, they have
fork in the
jams.
MISSISSIPPI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
have
it.
jams every night, all night long. So it's just, and I mean, some of the best youth musicians in the world go there.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Well,
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing there, but it's pretty cool.
Well, just don't sell your soul to the crossroad, all right? You got enough talent. You don't need to.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
we are very, very happy that you came on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for
the
coming to
invite.
Kansas City Limits.
We also
Thank
want to
you.
give a shout out to your dad. Thanks,
Yes,
Dad,
Tom
for
Burke.
bringing her tonight. That's,
Big shout out Tom Burke.
Yeah.
Love my parents. They're very
Very
supportive.
Tom Burt.
he's the one that got you the guitar, right?
He's the one that
we'll give him a
He
little
got me into it. Yeah.
kudos on
No,
that.
my dad's been a big supporter for me. He's
Yeah.
been right there with
Good
me.
shout out. All right. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Again, thank you for being here. Great show. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Thank you.
Good night. Thanks for listening to Kansas City Limits. Support for this program provided by Kansas City Camping World, 2 locations, Green Valley, Missouri, and at the Legends, Kansas City, Kansas. Score Sports Bar and Grill, great food, ice cold drinks, and wonderful local live music. BAMOapp.com, one QR code connecting fans to everything with the band. Daybreak Recording Company, you create it, we handle the rest. And this program is provided by the Kansas City Limits Show, spotlighting local Kansas City musicians and much more.
Oh my gosh! I lost it. That is the one. That is one right there. Oh my.